Seems like everyone's got an opinion. Everyone's got a list. Well, you know what? The only real, true list is this one right here. Welcome to the ranking of all the Marvel MCU movies from bottom to top, right here, right now. Let's go. Let me tell you a little something, all right? People out there, they're like, oh, listen here, I know everything about movies. I'm like the best movie person. I know all the things about the movies. No, you don't. You do not know. Tell you why? Because your lists are shit. All of them. They're all wrong. This right here, this is the list, okay? And when I get to the major reason, let's see, it'll be a while. But when I get to the major reason, you'll see why. You'll know why. You will know why. You're all wrong. Start with number 20. This one here shouldn't be a surprise. It's The Incredible Hulk. Directed by Louis Leterrier, who, from the beginning, I was like, he probably shouldn't be doing a Marvel movie. And I was right. He directed the worst one. So, points to me. Number 19, Thor: The Dark World. Yes, the second Thor movie. That's not great. I mean, really, from 19 to 1, they're watchable. So I think Thor: The Dark World is watchable. It's an okay movie. It's not great. Not entirely memorable, but it's fine. It's a fine movie to watch. Number 18 is Thor. It was the first one. Introduced us to the world of Thor. Again, fine movie. It's okay to watch. It's okay to enjoy if you enjoy it. But when you've made 20 movies, someone has to be at the bottom. And these are the movies that are at the bottom. So, number 17, Captain America, the First Avenger. Don't know why I did that weird accent. Again, another enjoyable movie. Not bad. It's actually grown on me since I first seen it. I enjoy it more now than I did at the beginning. It's just that it's still not great. Number 16. Iron Man 2. They made Iron Man, and they were like, you know what, we're on a roll. Iron Man did well, Incredible Hulk did. Iron Man 2, we need to step up the game. We need to, because these movies they're building towards an Avengers. We're going to have an Avengers movie. So, Iron Man 2, we got to fucking make it all tie into Avengers. And that's what they did, and they introduced Black Widow and made a lot of it about Tony trying to get in and be part of the Avengers, and not the best choice. Again, fine movie. Whiplash is bad. It's another forgettable one, and it's not great. Number 15. Age of Ultron. What can I say about Avengers Age of Ultron? Let me say this. The first Avengers and everything leading up to it, I was on board. I enjoyed all the films. I was happy that we were getting an Avengers movie, and Avengers came out and it was so fucking good. I enjoyed the hell out of the first Avengers. So when Age of Ultron came out, and those first trailers were cool. He was singing the fucking Pinocchio song, and great. Awesome. Loved it. And then the movie comes out, and it's not what I wanted at all. And it's not even that it's not what I wanted, because I don't like when people base their enjoyment of a film based on, what was in their head, what they expected from it. Oh, it's going to be this movie. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself, because you'll fucking end up like these Last Jedi fans that aren't fans of The Last Jedi. I enjoyed The Last Jedi because I didn't have any like preconceived thing in my head about what it should be. I just went and I fucking watched it and I was like, that was cool. Anyway, I'm getting a bit off topic. What I'm trying to say is, even though I do that, I don't go in with a preconceived notion of what I want, it was still not very enjoyable compared to the first movie. So, I have to... And there's all the movies that I put above it, are better than it. So, it has to be at 15th, which is a bummer, because I don't mind it, okay? It's, again, I'm saying fine a lot. It's fine. I'm gonna stop trying to say that from now on, but it's whatever. Number 14, Doctor Strange. See, we're getting up into the enjoyable. These from here on, enjoyable. I like them a lot. The ones below it are like, but from here on up, enjoyable. Wasn't a big Doctor Strange fan going into the movie. I knew about him. I knew he was all like mystical and shit. But it's a good origin movie. It's very similar to the first Iron Man. And that's fine. The first Iron Man's really good. So why not have another movie similar to that? But I liked all the characters, and I liked his arc, and I liked the time travel stuff, and so overall, Doctor Strange is an enjoyable movie. I can put that on, and just fucking, I can have it on in the background or something. Shut up my fucking brain and look back over every now and then. So Doctor Strange is still on. That's cool. Number 13, maybe a contentious one, but again, this list is completely accurate and exactly where they should all be on everyone's list. So yes, number 13, Black Panther. Again, very enjoyable. I enjoyed it more the second time than I did the first time. It's grown on me. Would I put it any higher in the list? No. It's similar to every other Origin movie, except for the Origin movies that are above this. It's actually very good. It is a very good movie. And I like the characters. Again, it was another one with really very enjoyable characters. The problem with it was that Black Panther, similar to Batman in Batman Returns, he's not really in the movie a whole lot. When you go see a movie titled Black Panther, wouldn't you think he would be the main character? That, to me, that sounds right to me. But he's not really in it a whole lot. Everyone else is doing a whole lot of shit, and he's just kind of there. At one point, he's not even there. For like a long time. He's just gone. So, it has issues. Also, the CG is the worst out of all of these movies. Even though it came out very recently. Just a few months ago. The CG is fucking terrible. And there's fucking CG rhinos and shit. No. Now that I'm thinking about it, Black Panther deserves exactly where it is. 13th is a good place for it. Number 12, the most recent MCU movie, Ant-Man and the Wasp. Wow, what a fun ride. It really is. It's a fun movie. I like the Ant-Man movies. I like Ant-Man as a character. Yeah, it's just a fun movie. Especially after Infinity War is such a bummer. It was nice to just go and, remember when the MCU was fun? The villains are like whatever, and you can go watch my review of that if you want more details about that. But fun movie. Number 12, Ant-Man and the Wasp. Number 11, Ant-Man. It's a step above Ant-Man and the Wasp. Again, enjoyable movie. It's just a fun time. I think the comedy in Ant-Man and the Wasp is better than in the first Ant-Man, but the story and the arc the characters take, I just feel like it's a more cohesive better told story than Ant-Man and the Wasp. Still fun. Number 10. Just made it in the top 10. You guys need to know my favorite Marvel superhero. Not even just Marvel, just superhero in general is Spider-Man. Spider-Man, great. The best. So when I went to see Spider-Man Homecoming, I came out a little bit disappointed, I gotta say. It's, again, another fun movie. But when I think about the first two Spider-Man movies, the Sam Raimi ones, they're kind of epic. They're kind of epic movies. Spider-Man swinging, there's the fucking Danny Elfman score, and it's just like, it's this epic fucking, I'm Spider-Man, and I'm fighting with Mary Jane, I'm upset, and then now I gotta fight a octopus guy. Oh, God, I'm so hard being Spider-Man. And with Homecoming, it was just kind of like, I'm a nerdy kid, and it's hard to be a nerdy kid, and, oh, God, I like that girl. Oh, God, thank you for giving me a suit, Mr. Stark. Oh, I like being Spider-Man. You know, it was very different in tone, which is fine. I like the tone they're going for. I did enjoy the movie. It is in my top 10 MCU films of all time. But just a little bit of a disappointment, that's all. Spider-Man's still my favourite character. Don't get me wrong. I still enjoyed it. Number 9, the original. Not the best, because there's 8 more movies above it, but it's the original. And for that, it belongs at number 9. Iron Man. The original Iron Man. Great movie. Fucking great. So I guess all the movies from here up are great. And now I know, now that I've said Iron Man and Iron Man 2, in your head you're thinking, where's Iron Man 3? Aaron? I'm someone who doesn't like Iron Man 3. For whatever reason. Where is Iron Man 3? You haven't said it. It wasn't down in the bottom 5? Why? I don't like Iron Man 3. That's because you're wrong about Iron Man 3. People that are smart and have good taste in films know that Iron Man 3 is the best Iron Man movie. And that's why, well, you'll find out where it is soon. Number 8, Guardians of the Galaxy. Yes, oh my God, Guardians of the Galaxy. Fuck yeah. What a great movie. Just like, yeah. Soundtrack, the characters, space, everything. Great movie. The bad guys, whatever. But, you know, it's just so enjoyable. And, yeah. Guardians of the Galaxy. Number 7. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Even more enjoyable, somehow, than the first movie. Even though it's on a smaller scale. It is. It's a smaller scale. It's a more intimate story. Not that intimate, but, you know. It's a family drama, you could say. And it's so good. It's so fun. And the stuff they do with Yondu and Rocket and Groot, as well as the main story, is also very good. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Oh, yes. So good. Number 6. Iron Man 3. That's right. Didn't make it to the top 5. Yeah, because it doesn't belong there. Because all the top 5 are the best. But so contentious, this movie. So dividing. I think it's like The Last Jedi. I think this is another movie where fans of Iron Man who knew certain things about certain characters went into the film going, oh yes, finally, I'm getting this exact film that I've been picturing in my head. And then they went and seen Iron Man 3. And they got bummed. They were bummed because they were like, that's not my Mandarin. Where's my Mandarin? Tell you what, here's where your Mandarin is in the comics. That's where he is. Where he belongs, because he's fucking shit. I may be exaggerating. He's not shit, but whatever. Mandarin's cool, I guess. But my point is, the MCU is not the comics. You shouldn't be going to see these movies based on the exact thing, based on seeing the exact thing that you see in the comics. You go to see the main characters that the films are based on, because they're usually very accurate. But when it comes to villains and things like that, maybe don't expect the exact same thing that you see in the comic. I can let that go. I can be like, that's different, but it still works. Or that's different, but fuck, it's funny. Which is what they did with Iron Man 3. That movie's so good. Easily the best Iron Man movie. Shane Black did a fucking awesome job. And, Downey Jr.'s got his PTSD from the first Avengers. And it's just really, really good movie. So enjoyable, so well written. Just a fun time. Just a fun time at home with a Blu-ray or streaming. Or at the movies. I can't remember, it was a while ago. Here we go, the top 5. Starting with number 5. Thor Ragnarok. Wah, 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 wah. Fuck, again. Awesome. So good. What else can I say? Jeff Goldblum's fucking amazing in it. Ruffalo's great. Hemsworth's great. Valkyrie, Tessa Thompson, great. Everyone's so good. The humor is everything's great. Everything's fantastic. Thor Ragnarok is easily number 5. Number 4, Captain America: The Winter Soldier, the sequel to Captain America: The First Avenger and Avengers. Just so good. Just straight up badass action movie. It's not very jokey. Like, there's not a whole lot of jokes. It's just straight up balls to the wall action. And I love it. I love it. The Winter Soldier, for starters, great villain. Captain America, couldn't give a shit about him before this movie came out. Who the fuck gives a fuck about Captain America? Not me. I don't care. Right? He's a loser. Loser Captain America. Don't care. Then this movie comes out. Captain America's actually pretty cool. He actually seems like a pretty cool guy. Number 3. The Avengers. It's the first Avengers movie. It's the first time that a huge movie like that was made. What do you call it? Like convergence, team up movie. It's the first time a big team up movie like that's been ever made. It was so good. Everything's good, top to bottom. That whole movie, top to bottom, front to back, beginning to end. Great fucking movie. Which is great to say as a Joss Whedon fan, because I was a big fan of Buffy and Angel and Firefly. So when he was hired to direct that movie, I was very excited. And then that movie came out, and I was very happy. But then he also did the second Age of Ultron, so disappointing. Number 2, Captain America: Civil War. It's the third Captain America movie. At least, the third movie with Captain America in the title. He was in other movies before then. He was in more than 3 before this movie, but it's a Captain America movie. Duh. But it's also an Avengers movie. Lots of Avengers in it. But it it is a Captain America movie. Mostly.
Why me even exist?
You know, I usually cut this shit out, but I'm just going to leave it in today because I don't give a fuck. Again, great action, great story, great direction, great acting. Everything, top to bottom, front to back, beginning to end. Such a good movie. Captain America Civil War, number 2. And just like that, it's Infinity War. I mean, you probably saw it coming. I don't think I'm surprising anyone by saying that Infinity War is the best MCU movie. But it is. So it's at number 1. Dark. Brooding. These are words that you give to DC movies. Infinity War finds a nice balance between being a light, fun, happy Marvel movie and a dark, not so fun, happy Marvel movie. It's very good. It's very good. But it also has the issue that if you haven't seen any of the other Marvel movies at all, you're not gonna know what's going on. And I know that's an issue. I know that's a problem. I think most movies you should be able to go into and just watch and enjoy. Not have to see other movies before. But Infinity War you kind of do. So that may lower people's enjoyment of it, but not mine. It's great, because I've seen 19 other movies before it. Or 18, because 19 now, but 18 at the time. At the time it came out, there were 17? Because that... 19. 19 other because it was 19. There's 18 other movies. Maths is hard, you guys. But if you look at it from the other side, TV shows, you can't just jump into a TV show, can you? You can't just jump in at, like, episode 15 of season 5 and be like, oh, I know exactly what's going on. Doesn't happen. You got to watch every episode up until then. And so I feel like the MCU is just a big TV show. Like, it's a TV show you go and watch at the movies. So in that sense, it's kind of your own fault if you haven't watched every other episode before then. So that's that. That's the end of my list. That is the rankings of the MCU. To me. You may have a different opinion. If you do, let me know in the comics. If you do have a different opinion, let me know in the comments. If you have the same opinion, which is very rare, let me know in the comments. Give us a thumbs up. Give us a subscribe. Give us a notification bell. Turn on the notification bell, and you'll get all kind of notifications. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again next time. Everything's dead now. Half dead. Everything's half dead. The top half of everything is dead, but the bottom half still lives. Wow.